Hi, I'm Bethany Wallace, Content Manager for College Recruiter. At College Recruiter, we believe every student and recent graduate deserves a great career. We create a quality candidate and recruiter experience. Our interactive media solutions connect students and grads to great careers. I'm here today with the Workplace Group. In addition to their recruitment outsourcing and project-based hiring services, they have a specific expertise in college recruitment. I'm joined by experts Dr. Stephen Lindner, Executive Partner, and Dr. Domniki Demetriadou, Partner and Director of Assessment Services, to discuss insights on their college recruitment experiences. Welcome, Steve and Domniki.
Hi, Bethany.
Thank you, Bethany. Good to be here.
Today we're going to talk about 4 steps that have a big impact on having a successful college recruiting program. The first question that I have for you guys is, when preparing for college recruiting, what activities have the biggest impact on college recruitment results?
Well, Domniki, how about I start and then you can
I'll chime in.
chime in. Terrific. Big impact item. So it's like planning for a wedding. College recruiting is not something you just wake up and decide you're going to do the next day and expect it's going to be done in a week. So you have to be very planful. And I think being planful and taking time to really think through what you're going to do at each of your universities and what are those options going to look like for you is really, really important. So planning is a big one. Once you've mapped everything out, then you have to also be very early. Get your job postings up early at your universities that you want to target. Make sure that you sign up for on-campus interview events as early as you can. Make sure that you're registering for those campus fairs as early as you can, because they do get filled up. And once they're filled and the tables are gone and the spaces are filled, that's it. You're blocked out. You also need to think about how you're going to brand yourself and represent yourself once you get on those various campuses, or even from afar. If you're not going to campus, but you're going to be trying to attract students from universities, what's going to be unique about your messaging? And this is a really important point, because students are interact with a lot of different employers. They get bombarded with lots of information, lots of email, lots of stuff. And at the end of the day, it all blends together. So it's really important to be thinking about how you stand out, how they will remember you when you reach out and make a connection.
The other piece is that I think makes a huge, ROI impact is thinking through who your team is going to be, particularly for the colleges that you're going to have on-site presence. Yeah. Who's going to be attending what fair, and do they have the right soft skills, and B, did you train them well enough to make sure that your branding is consistent and powerful? I think in terms of
and let me just as you think through that, that's often a very overlooked item. Is when you're embarking on college recruiting on your own, and you don't have, and toot our own horn for a moment, if you don't have a team like the Workplace Group who's very familiar with on-campus recruiting, you're choosing often to bring your hiring managers onto campuses and interacting with students. And many times the employer doesn't think about the fact that these hiring managers may not even be aware of all the positions that you're interested in. They may just know about the ones they are. And so it's really important to help your hiring managers who are not working in talent acquisition and recruiting every single day to have a broad understanding of the kinds of skill sets we're looking, because it may not be right for them, but it may be right for one of their colleagues. And it's also really important they know how they should even be talking about the employer and what the employer wants to be known for, in the market. So I didn't want to lose.
No,
that
that's okay.
You
just made me chuckle, because I reflect back in some of my clients where hiring managers from particularly like highly technical roles show up at career fairs and
liberal arts university.
Let's say that the soft skills were not the greatest, but most research says that particularly if you're not a known brand, students know your company by the person that they meet in a career fair. So when you gotta think about how you select your team, think about who exemplifies or can be a great ambassador for your company and your brand, who can be like a brand differentiator for you.
Those are great tips, you guys. Thanks for covering the information about having a successful college recruiting program. If you want more information about this, you can visit the Workplace Group at www.workplacegroup.com. You can also follow us at collegerecruiter.com and follow us on social media at YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter.